Joined here with Paul Machin from the Redmen TV. Paul, good to see you again. Obviously we're in different leagues now, but when you played us last year, who was the one player you feared the most from our Norwich team?
It's a strange one because I think on paper, I remember the signing of Ricky Van Wolfswinkel, you know, at the end of the season before, he looked like he was going to be one who sort of set the Premier League alight. It looked a very shrewd bit of business, and I think going into the season I thought he was going to score a bag full of goals. Obviously we know that didn't quite work out that way, but I think on paper him, and also Leroy Fair, I think he showed some real glimpses of brilliance last season. And obviously to be fair, we got quite lucky in so much as like he's were Luis Suarez's favourite team, so we Norwich never quite gave us the threat that maybe they perhaps could have done with the ability that they had. So if I had to, I'd have probably gone with one of those two players, albeit like I said, it didn't quite work out that way.
So if you could sign one player from our current Norwich squad, who do you think it would be?
I see, as a card-carrying member of the Goalkeepers Union, we're always on the lookout for top talent, and John Ruddy. I mean, I know he's got there's the Everton connection, like, but against Liverpool, I mean, considering how many goals he ended up conceding, I don't think he ever came out of any of those games with any marks against his record. He always looked at top quality. And you go back like the season before, like Luis Suarez started scoring for fun, when he just had I think the game of his life at Anfield, and I think he's absolutely top quality, great shot stopper, quite dominant of his box as well. Like, so now if I had to sign someone, Liverpool definitely need, and it's a bit probably slightly offensive, like, but I think Mignolet's a top goalkeeper, but we definitely need a strong second choice keeper to put pressure on him. I think Ruddy could do that job. So
from a sort of neutral point of view, do you think we have a strong enough side, and do you think we'll bounce straight back next season?
I hope so. I've always had a soft spot for Norwich. For me, the era I grew up in, Norwich for me are a Premier League team. Although that's also true of Ipswich. So you know, just putting that out there. Like, so I would like to think so. But I mean, you know the Championship better than I'll know it. Like, and it is a very, very difficult league to get out of. And the hope is that just if you can keep the core nucleus of the squad together, and they've got that sort of determination to get themselves back into the top flight, then Norwich should be able to do it. It's just whether obviously how they handle the disappointment of going down, and whether Neil Adams has got the experience there to get that out of his side.
Chris Hughton was very, very heavily criticised last year by the Norwich fans. By us, by myself as well. Do you think he was as bad as Norwich fans made out, from a Liverpool fans' point of view?
Well, from a relatively neutral perspective, I like Chris Hughton. And going back to his Newcastle days, I thought he was like horrifically treated as Newcastle boss. I thought he did a fantastic job there. So I think there's a lot of people sort of thought young up and coming manager, Norwich looked like a decent fit for him, so it was a shame. And ultimately, it's the outside looking in, and people look at the story of Chris Hughton and go, no, he should be given a chance. But ultimately, you're the guys. You go there, you're paying your money week in, week out, and if he's not delivering the goods, and clearly he didn't deliver the goods, you know, because the fact that you know you're playing Championship football, that then the criticisms can only be justified.
Paul Machin, Redmen TV, great insight there. If you like his videos, go over and subscribe to the Redmen TV. Thanks a lot, Paul.
Nice one, man.